Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I'm here with the Alpine A110, which is a former PC car many of us have. And a lot of people are trying to use this for Tempest 3 Tier 2 because a lot of us have it and it's built. Here's the problem. This is not a good sprinter car. It's otherwise a strong car for the speed traps. It's a strong car for the times. It just sucks at sprints. So I'm going to give you the 434 sprint here in this video, and then if needed I'll make a complete video of all the other settings, but this is the main one that people get stuck at. The problem with this car is that it needs 1, 2, and 3 stage 6s to really shine in the sprints. So these are the three you want to focus on: body, tire, and transmission. Engine adds a lot of evo points, that's why I didn't use it. I mean a lot of performance points per level, so I kind of left it out, but you can use turbo and intake. You can probably mix and match these, so as long as you end up under 434 and you have around the same evo, you should still be okay. Nitrous is not even needed for sprints, and really we're just making the numbers up to about 434. The key are those three: body, trans, and tire, to help you get as close to that 2.6 54 0 to 60 that you need. Now obviously if you make the 0 to 60, this car hits the 100 pretty quick after that, so it won't be an issue. 5.0 final drive, 2080 tire. What's interesting is, yes, you can go 0 100 tire, but it actually doesn't necessarily help you that much. I mean, it's up to you if you want to do that. I mean, at least in this setup that does help, but I used 2080 and I was able to do it just fine. But let's try it with 0 100 first. What you're going to do is you're going to launch perfect. You're going to get out of first relatively quick and then get out of second relatively quick, just to get to third gear and therefore let it get to past 60. So all we're going to do is like this: launch second, third, and that should be it. Now you could let first gear run a little deeper. For example, let it spin to about 20 miles per hour, 22 miles per hour, and then shift. First and second, it's going to be very short because they just don't do much when it comes to 0 to 60 acceleration, and you'll spin tire. At this rate, I just got a 2.583 and a 5.1 0 to 100. That will get all the 0 to 60s and 0 to 100s for you from 434 and up. Now, that being said, 399 performance point obviously is also a challenge, but that one does like a 4.2 0 to 60, so you're better off. Again, leveraging generally the stronger stage 6s of the tire, trans, and body if possible, but if you can't, you need to drop more points. You can always lower some of these down, and that'll get you very close to where you want to be with the 399. So while we're at it, let's go ahead and go to 399. There's 398, so that means I can add probably one stage here. Okay, that'll put you to 399. Obviously, the 0 to 60 and 0 to 100 challenges are much less for this. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and run it as long as it gets under 4.232 and 8.9, you're fine. As you can see, no problem there. So again, as long as you're leaving those 3 stage 6s in to make your points, your sprints will always be good enough for the entire duration of the event. Speed traps is not a weakness for this car. If you're really having problems with that, reach out to me on the channel. I will let you know what to do. But speed traps, no issue for this car. The only thing that it has a challenge with is, in fact, that 434 sprint, which I showed you first, and maybe some other sprints. But as long as you're focused on these 3 upgrades for sprint purposes, just leave those 3 in and then make the points up with everything else. You will have no problem with sprints with the A110 all the way through Tempest 3 Tier 2. So good luck everyone in Tempest. If you have other questions, ask them in the comments. I know the loading's really slow. Welcome to the new update. But ask me in the channel any questions you have about this car sprint, and I'll do what I can to help. If you like the video and this is helpful to you, please like it and spread it to your friends. Let them know that the A10 can do the job. Fully maxed, as long, well, maybe not fully maxed, as long as it has those 3 stage 6s, full fusions, it should be fine. But it's not as easy as we would hope based on how fast this car is otherwise. So leave a like, leave a dislike, do whatever you got to do, but bump the video up so that people can see it and hopefully get through Tempest 3 Tier 2 without as much of a headache. If you like my videos and you want to get notifications when I put up videos like this, subscribe so you can get those notifications. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.